What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Let's see what video you picked today. And it looks like you guys, out of 7 votes, 57% picked the PS4 and PS5 controller mod. So let's do it. Alright, but before we get into the controller mod, as you know, I'm giving away a PC if we hit 1,000 subscribers before I can build this bonsai tree out of Lego. We got to step 29, I believe, and we're doing 9 steps at a time, which will give you 12 weeks to reach that goal, or I get to keep the PC if I build it. So we are on step 30. Oh no, we stopped at 28. I think we should have stopped at 27 actually, but anyway, it doesn't matter, still going to work out the same. So we're on 29, 30, 31, 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to stop on 37. Doesn't look like we're going to be building much, but 37. So if you want your chance to win, make sure you subscribe, get someone else to subscribe, get your friends, neighbors and dogs to subscribe. And yeah, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a video on the giveaway video for the PC. All right, let me get these parts. So number 29, I need just one of those. 30, I need 2 of those. 31, I need 2 of those. And 32, I need some of these. Let me get those together. All right, I've got those parts for these bits here. And it looks like I take this thing that way around and I plug this onto it. And another circular one on that side. Nope, wait a minute. That's confusing. Right, then I'm going to take these ones and do the same over here. And the same over here. And create that star shape. Then we're going to take these, have a little hole in them. Take these ones, they go on the inner, like so, and these go on the outer, like so. What are we building here, guys? Yeah? Alright, let's go to the next stage. 33, we need 2 of those step ones, 1 of those. 34, we need 2 of those. 5, where did we say we're going to stop? Around about here, 36, wasn't it? Okay, so let me get these parts. Alright, I have those parts. So we start off with these funny stepped ones, put those together, like so. Link those with this. We're left with that. Then over here, oh, we've got to attach this to here. How does that work? Okay, so I had it wrong. So these bits go on the circular ones, and then you can put this underneath. So, all right. Next, we need to put these funny shaped ones with the arms here, like so. And this goes at the back. So we're left with that, whatever the hell that is. We now got 3 pieces. Okay. All right, we're going to stop at 36, I think we said. Or was it 37? I want to do more, but I can't. 36, we're going to stop. So I need to get 1 of those and 1 of those. And then we're done. And then we're left with 3 parts that haven't gone together yet. All right, I've got those parts. So if you're looking at it like that, this bit now goes on the back. And this bit goes on the front. And there we have it, guys. So apparently there's only 2 more videos left and we will complete this bonsai tree, but seems like we're pretty far off. But anyway, if you want your chance to win the PC, apparently 2 more videos and this bonsai tree be done and it's mine, or get 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I'll do a giveaway video. All right, let's move on to the video for the PS4 or PS5 mod. I think we're actually going to do a PS4 mod to complete the PS4 Ordinary E controller, because we didn't actually complete it, and I think I did get something else. Let's get it all out. Alright guys, so for this mod we are going to continue and finish the PS4 mod that we did in a previous video. So I'm kind of glad you guys chose the controller mod option in the poll, because I wanted to finish this project. But I'm also not glad because this controller's been working so well that I don't want to touch it. You know that thing where if it's not broke, don't try and fix it? Well, when I end up trying to fix it or try and do something that's not broke, I end up breaking it. Does that ever happen to you? Or is that just me? No, just me? Alright, well, I do want to change the light bar. So if you remember in the last video, we upgraded the shell to the Ordinary E colors, red and white. We did the USB-C change, so we updated it to a USB-C, which is working fantastic. We did the Hall effects, again working fantastic, and we upgraded the battery to a longer life battery, and the whole controller is just working phenomenally. But the one thing that's not part of the theme is this black bar, which we now have, and we also now have the sticker. Actually, we did have this, but I didn't want to take the backing, you know, the controller motherboard off of this black one because it seemed a bit hard to do, so we ended up getting a new one. So we already did have this. So we have the bar, so hopefully that's going to go on there and have a red and white all over, so that'd be great. Here is the motherboard, and you get the motherboard itself, which we can stick onto the back of that using this sticky tape that they've given us, and we also get a ribbon cable. That's awesome. And then additionally, I thought, why not see if we can make all these translucent buttons light up? And so I didn't get a branded LED kit, I just picked one, and then I realized that there is branded ones. So I think, oh, you do get some fun sticks with it, but we don't need those. maybe for another build. Get some cables. Come out. All right, so yeah, here is just the LEDs. All right, with some sort of module attached to it. So these will just stick onto the Hall Effects controller sticks, I believe, and then the thumbs will then hold that down. So we're only going to be lighting up this, but maybe the light will bleed into the rest of the buttons, I don't know. And then we get a green and red. Green and red. Oh dear. I don't know what green and red is. I assume red is plus, usually, isn't it? So the other one would be the minus. Alright, we'll see if that works. Never done that before. We also have some more cables. Don't know why they give us these as well. So there'll be a bit of soldering to do. And that's where I feel like I'm going to destroy the controller. But anyway, that's what we're going to try and do, guys. So, first thing to do, 4 screws at the back, undo those and take this apart. Really don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it for you guys. So, go and hit that subscribe button for me and grab yourself a coffee. And let's get into it. Alright, got my screwdriver. Ribbon cable, off it comes, and we're done with that. Now we're going to disconnect this battery. I wonder if we can test this as it is. Do I connect it to the battery? Okay, I could just stick them in here. Alright, so I could use the battery terminals, or I don't know if there's another way. Do they just change color like that? So I got it working, so they do work. So we'll put this on. Alright, there's a few different options for us how to connect that. Right, let's disconnect the battery. Let's do the bar first. I'm actually going to clean that surface to make sure. Some alcohol. Right, disconnect the battery. Battery holder. Another screw here. And then before you pull that motherboard away, there is a connector ribbon at the top for the space. Remove that, and now we can push the thumbsticks forward. Just bring that ever so slightly down. Right, now we can get to, well, actually we can take this whole thing out because we want this pad. Right. Okay. Put this to the side a moment. Now, slightly different. It has this backing thing, so I need to take this off, which has a little clip on the left. Excellent. And then we have this. Probably want to go that way around. It looks like I've got to snap this part off. It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit different. I'm hoping it will work, but we're going to stick it in there that way around because the cable's coming this way, so I want the cable to come this way. And we're going to use the cable they gave us, yeah, which is about the same length. All right, let's stick this down in there. A pretty snug fit, so you're not going to mess that up, but I do hope I've put it in the right way, right? Well, that's a bit annoying because it does darken up, so you probably want a solid red because you are going to see where it's sticking. The sticky tape is sticking down because the sticky tape was black, which is a shame. So the sticky tape they gave me was black, so you are going to see the black of it behind it, the black color. But hey ho, I guess that's, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, but if it wasn't black, I wonder if, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Hold on a minute. Might have another plan. Now how can I get that out? Okay, so I managed to get it off. I hope I haven't damaged it, but they're pretty tough to get off once you put them on. But I'd much rather this show through. Oh, it's still black. All right, well, I'd much rather that show through than what it was with this black tape stuff. And then what I have here is clear tape, so I'm just going to mark out the same as this and stick that in. And so the only thing I'm hoping is that this black stuff wasn't some sort of aid for the touchpad. Or can the touchpad work through this tape as well? That's one thing I won't know until it's all back together. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So let's see how this looks. As you can see, this is all clear, this one. Get this in. Yeah, pretty much does the same thing. So it's still coming through black. All right, so that was a waste of time, but there you go. Now you know. Hopefully this tape doesn't affect the function, and this tape didn't have some sort of special magnetic function that I've now ruined. But yeah, anyway, we'll see if that works. Now we need to put in this ribbon cable. I think that's the way it goes. We'll find out soon enough. I could put it back together enough to test. Let me test that real quick just to make sure. I mean, this one goes, yeah. Let me test that to make sure. Okay, yeah, so we got it the right way around. What we need to do now is put this piece back up. And that comes through there. Okay, yeah, fits pretty good. Alright, so that's one part of our upgrade done. Oh no, the buttons are coming. Now, do I want this ribbon above that bar or below that bar? Probably good where it is. Put these buttons back. Right, we have our mouse pad installed, new red one, don't need this anymore. Now we're onto this light strip, don't need that anymore, don't need this for now. Right, so for the light strip, now when trying to test this, I did rip these cables off, so we're going to have to solder these back on, and this is what I was saying about if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that happened, so we'll do that anyway, because we're going to have to do some soldering anyway. Right, so for these, we've got to take off the caps. Like so. Now these are going to be, and that's going to be in the controller like that, and then this is going to be here, stuck on here like that. So where do I want to connect? So then the battery's on this side, and then I'm going to have all of this cable and this big thing here. Well, this big thing here can sit in there pretty nicely, and then I have this cable to connect. Or I could do it the other way around, then have the cable underneath here, and then running all the way. Yeah, that's too much. Right, so we want to go this way around, and for this we just simply unstick these and stick it to there. Well, I can't get it to unstick. We want some of it. Aha! Right, so we said this way, right? How do I want the cable to go to the side? Okay guys, so I've put them on. They don't sit great, and this side had lost its stickiness, so I had to cut little ones of these to make my own kind of sticky pad. I'm not sure how long they're going to last or stay on, but we'll see. And also you just want to make sure that when you move the sticks they're not rubbing, so I had to adjust them a bit. And now we can put these back on, and that's done. We do have this massive cable here, which I'm going to probably tape up like that. I mean, what do you do with that? Or we could go the other way. Yeah, probably not good that way. So I might get some tape and tape that to the top here. Got some non-conductive tape, which is brand new. I haven't used this yet. It's not very sticky. But I'll hold it in place while we try and put all this back together. Right, we do need to solder back on the rumble packs, and then we've got to figure out how we power it. So let's get the solder iron going, tied up a bit of the mess. We should be there. Okay, so I managed to put the rumble packs back on. I did lose a lot of this red one because I was using my strippers, and it was just, these are too thin for it, so I was just losing more and more cable. So I added some of that blue cable to extend it again, and that seemed to have worked. So there's my monstrosity. Okay guys, so I found a schematic online, and apparently, and I tested it and it does work. Let's take this battery out. Apparently I can use the top left pin of the controller solder point and the top left big one, which is the earth of the controller solder point. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the red on the top left of the 3 pins at the top, and then this big pin I'm going to put the earth. So let's try that now. Okay, so I've soldered that there, and I'll take a picture, but that's how it looks. And now when I plug the battery in, where's the battery gone? Here we go. So we plug the battery in, and we should see lights. And we do. Alright, it works. Now for this, which is a lot of cable, I'm going to try and tuck it in here. I don't think any of this goes in the way. Okay, so for this, we just comes with a sticky pad. And we're just going to hold it down with the battery, I think. Alright, it's going to have to do, plug the battery in, let's put this here, put this here, see if we can attach this back. We should be good, and now it rattles. Oh god, what's rattling? Okay, so the rattling is the things have come unstuck. Well, there you go. So they don't stick down very well, but we've done it. So let's see if the controller still all works and functions. There we have it, the red and white Ordinary E controller. We've now got the red touchpad. We now have illumination. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. Can't really see it, but they change color. Okay, just going to test it and make sure it all works. Okay guys, there I have all the controller all plugged in, and as you can see, if I press the space bar, it's registering, all the buttons are working. So yeah, and there's the lights. Not great, the lights, but they are what they are, and that's it. Just going to try and show you the controller in the dark, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth doing the lights. I might take them off. They're on there for now with a little rattle. They don't stick properly. But But there you have it, guys, all done. So I just figured something out. In order to change the lights, all you've got to do is move it and see how it changes. So yeah, that's how you change it. Very weird. That must be what that sensor does. No, so it's got to be like that. So there you have it, guys, all done, and that can go with my gold PS5 controller and my other Ordinary E PS5 controller. But that's it, guys. Not sure if it's worth doing the lights in the controller, but yeah, it looks super cool. And I love the Hall effects. I love the USB-C. I love the Ordinary E shell. Let me know what your thoughts, and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll do another poll and see what you choose next. And don't forget, please subscribe.